let this go deep right side. That is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Here we go.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
11. The tackle made back in his own 49.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones under pressure, and they got to him again.
Here we go.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
21.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let go.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this down to the 33. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They run once more with Edwards. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Jackson on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Report. Yeah.
Jackson now. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion left, Bateman. Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
And a Raven 1st down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Play action. It's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs.
21.
Throwing Jones. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
11. 12.
Now Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Jones on third down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
12.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on fourth down. Try to lay one up deep. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyquan Thornton, 61 yards. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Another extra point opportunity here. And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth, the flag. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. How do you see the 4-minute offense applies here? How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll send Beckham in motion right. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 73 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Edwards. Down the sideline he goes.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
A 41-yard gain.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he is going to lose yardage here. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Odell Beckham, 27 yards. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They begin with a run by Mixon. There he goes, right side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to Mixon on 1st down.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here we go.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Looking deep here for Chase.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Bengals.
Reception by Chase.
56 yards.
And the Bengals march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 20. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now a 3rd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts. They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And he goes out right around the 39. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short of 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
In motion left is Higgins.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Running left, it's Mixon. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Chase, the motion man right.
Burrow on play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Give that sack to Nakobe Dean.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Here we go.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Chase the motion man right. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. In motion left is Higgins.
11 MT.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That good for 19 and a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Shelling through the defense. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
On 2.
3rd and 8.
12.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They go play action with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. A they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
In motion left is Higgins. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
On one, ready?
2nd and 10.
11.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll take over on 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And quickly, they get to the line. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now a 2nd and 6. Now it's Burrow. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up.
Is recovered by Philadelphia.
Third quarter starts with a run from Swift.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Swift going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They'll run with Swift.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Elliott good with a PAT. And we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here comes 3rd down at 7.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT tape. 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass.
That is caught.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. inside the 25. Joe Mixon. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 58 yards. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes it a 17-10 score.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. From the gun, here's Swift.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there in the first.
Throw that bitch so I can pick it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 36. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 79 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
First down, Philadelphia.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's got Smith here.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. That brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has. Any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before.
Touchdown! DeAndre Swift from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10.
At their own 16.
He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon.
He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
12.
A 6-yard pickup.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Burrow now off the bootleg, rolling to his left. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
12. 11.
First down. Here's Burrow. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
11.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he fires one incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
11 mighty. A can.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
12. 11.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Looking deep here for Chase.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Bengals lead.
Joe Mixon
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2.
11.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He's back to throw. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. He'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
Back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Been a bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost him.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. And they take a knee. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half,